Hello, my name is Barbara Vahabovich, and the title of the article that I am presenting on is Your Brain, Your Disease, Yourself, written by Nina Strominger and Sean Nicholas. And it was published on August 21st, 2015. So the purpose of this article was to simply discover what characteristics and symptoms of certain neurodegenerative diseases are associated with one's loss of identity. They focus on three specific disorders: amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which I'll just say as ALS, frontotemporal dementia, and Alzheimer's. Their intent was to find differences between the symptoms of these diseases that may contribute to changes in identity by surveying family members of individuals with these diseases in regards to their persistence of identity and cognitive abilities. They found that the impairment to the morality aspect of the mind among these disorders had the most significant correlation with identity change. So from this article, I learned that people with frontotemporal dementia had the highest degree of identity change because these people were more vulnerable to antisocial behaviors, apathy, pathological lying, stealing, and sexual infidelity as a result of their illness. So when compared with all other cognitive functioning as symptoms of neurodegenerative disorders, such as motor ability, memory loss, personality change, and so on, moral behavior changes was the most significant predictor of identity loss. Therefore, ALS, which has to do with impaired motor abilities, and Alzheimer's, which has to do with memory loss, were not significant to identity change. If I were to research this topic, I would start by searching academic journals such as PsycInfo and to find any other research done about neurodegenerative disorders and their relationship with perceived self-identity. I would expect to find similar findings with moral impairment indicating a higher degree of identity change, but that can always change. I believe that one's sense of self is highly associated with one's moral character, since it includes traits such as empathy, honesty, compassion, and values that influence one's behavior in consideration with what is right and wrong. So when one's morality is disabled, they may do things that they normally would not do, resulting in a different perceived sense of identity. And finally, this article relates to this course because physiological psychology is a study of how biological and physical processes within humans affect their behavior, and this article explains the behavior associated with neurodegenerative diseases that result from physical brain abnormalities. The three diseases mentioned in this article all have to do with physiological imbalances within the brain, and all of them have distinct influences on behavior. So people with Alzheimer's have impaired memory, people with ALS have impaired motor control, and people with frontotemporal dementia have impaired self-control and morality. Each one of these diseases affects cognitive functions and behavioral functions, and it was interesting to read about how each one related to a loss of identity. Thank you.